Howdy folks, welcome to Double Dogleg Golf. Today we're going to do a review, a special review, on the Tourbon golf bag. As you can see here, this is their website, and they feature different equipment, anywhere from bicycle, golf, tool, home and garden, hunting and shooting, fishing, golf. And you can see here a couple slides to the right, unique retro style golf bags for Tourbon vintage golf. And you can see they have other different bag accessories that you can get through their website. And we'll be going over one of the bags that I got, but they have a lot of different other options on their website. If you're looking for something different, you could definitely check out their website. They have anything from, bags that have a stand on them, full size standing golf bags, to anything to a pencil, essentially, or to a, really small carrier bag if you just want to carry a couple clubs to the course. So they really have a lot of different options depending on what you're looking for. Just a story of, when my buddy Tim and I got into the vintage clubs. And initially, I had a rare vintage Gimbel Brothers canvas and leather golf bag from really the late 1920s. However, the bag really wasn't meant to be used so much for normal golf rounds. It was really kind of meant for the office environment, especially in tough weather and tough weather conditions. You really want a bag that's going to be able to withstand the elements in Mother Nature. So basically, one day I played with the old bag and went to Torrey Pines, and it was just a little bit of dew. It wasn't really much dew, and these bags don't have a stand to them. So you basically go to each hole, you lay them on the ground, and unfortunately it got a little bit of water damage, just a little bit, and I found it really delicate and difficult to really use as far as walking a full 18 holes. I noticed after the golf round that the bag had a considerable amount of water on it, and unfortunately the bag is not waterproof. It's not really designed to withstand the elements. I really didn't feel comfortable, continuing to use the bag, as it was breaking down. So really the intent of the golf bag was, that I was looking for, was for it to have the vintage look, yet have really good quality materials that were going to withstand the elements of Mother Nature. This brings us to the Tourbon bag, right here. And this is what we got. Made of canvas and leather. It's really good quality. And the appearance is pretty much a replica, essentially a replica of what you get with the vintage Gimbel Brothers golf bag from the late 1920s. They really looked at that model very closely, and most of the elements with the pockets and everything are very similar design to that. The overall golf bag is about 4 feet tall by 7 inches wide. It's very lightweight and very slim. And you can see here it fits about 14 clubs for vintage. So you can see here there's 3 different compartments. I essentially am able to fit my woods in the pocket on the right. I'm able to fit my irons in the center pocket, and then my chipper, putter, wedges on the left side. Very good and sleek design, yet having enough room to still fit many different golf clubs. So here's the Tourbon bag a little bit closer up, and you can see you have on one side 2 really nice pockets. In my case, I do a little bit of loft logging, so here I like to keep often a tripod, or keep a golf glove, or if you want to bring a water bottle or a snack. I think it's a really good pocket for something like that. And down here I like to keep a lot of my golf balls, and typically usually have some golf balls in here, some other knickknacks in there. I like that they have different other straps if you want to attach or clip anything. They have something available for that. And here's the other side of the golf bag. As you can see here, there's a really good, very large size pocket in here. It's got a lot of space, and you could fit any larger items that you're bringing with you in there. You could, and then there's also a pocket down here below that basically has a really cool clip if you want to really secure your items. And then this pocket here, you can fit any tees in here, scorecards, as well as additional golf balls, some other items, or anything you want to bring, like sunscreen. There's plenty of room on this side that you can carry your stuff. So I'm very impressed with the pockets, the amount of space that this golf bag has. So you can also see the side of the golf bag here. This is a really nice leather strap, very comfortable, that usually holding this on my shoulders. This is a great little attachment right here if you want to attach to a golf cart. And if I didn't already know, this bag is waterproof, but I got to tell you, the coolest part of the golf bag is right here. You could disconnect this strap from here. As long as you have nothing in there, if you're not using this pocket for anything, If you anticipate any rainy weather or potentially even want to travel and protect your clubs a little bit safely, what you can actually do, this is probably the most innovative thing I've ever seen in a golf bag. And this is probably the first time I'm even doing this, because luckily in San Diego we don't get a lot of rain. If you have to do this, there you go right there. If you have a rainy day, if you have a bad day, it's rainy, you can essentially zipper up the other side and you essentially have a protected golf bag. I mean, how cool is that? That was really innovative by Tourbon. I got to give them a lot of props for that one. I recommend if you're going to travel or if you want just a light set to really carry around the golf course, even if you have modern looking clubs, I think this can be a really great bag to have. Rather than having these a lot of the bags nowadays are big and chunky and clunky, and you know, they just throw them on the golf cart. But this is just nice and light and easy to carry around. If you're looking to walk a quick 9 with your buddies, who would want this big bulky golf bag? You know, you want something that's going to be, you know, nice and light. I don't represent Tourbon. You know, I'm just a guy that goes out with vintage clubs and plays golf. Really happy to find this company, and there's no other companies that I've found that have vintage looking golf bags that have the modern construction. Materials are really good, and the golf bag gives me that vintage feel when I go out to the golf course. It really complements, you know, these awesome set of Bobby Jones golf clubs really well. So two thumbs up for Tourbon. Awesome golf bag you guys created, really innovative. And I'm also going to put the link in the description to Tourbon's golf channel, and they also have a featured video that really features everything about this golf bag as well. They do a nice little feature, and they go through, you know, the golf bag, a little kind of a fun highlight video where they just feature some of the cool accessories that are included in this golf bag. You could also check out their Instagram, Tourbon Safari. I'll put the link to the description below as well. You can see here they have a lot of cool bags that you can attach to your bike. If you have a bike, that's pretty neat. They got some, obviously some really cool golf bags in the vintage look, which is awesome. And see some putter head covers are really neat. As well as, of course, the double Dogleg approved right here. You got 2 Tourbon bags and a dog sitting on the bike. How cool is that? And this is exactly pretty much the bag. You got the clubs. You got couple head covers, you got some great accessories. All this fits in this really cool bag, and it even has a really cool spot if you want to hold an umbrella as well. So really cool. And lastly, I'd like to note this really cool extra accessory that Tourbon gave me. This is essentially a golf ball holder, and you can see it actually fits up to 2 golf balls. Really cool item. Got a couple compartments where it looks like you can keep a tee. So that's super efficient. If you need to quickly grab a ball, quickly grab a tee, you can keep it on your belt buckle, or you can keep it on your golf bag. I find this to be a really cool extra accessory. I'd like to thank you for sticking around and watching the review. Again, this is a really awesome golf bag, and I highly recommend considering if you're looking for a smaller golf bag, a golf bag that you want to travel with, or if you have a course nearby that you're just looking to get out and walk. I highly recommend looking into Tourbon. Potentially other golf bags too. Their other line, I haven't tried any of their other bags, but they look like similar quality, and I just feel really good materials. I've been actually using these clubs for about maybe 10, 15 rounds or so, and these clubs this bag has held its own. There's been a couple windy conditions, rainy conditions, and this bag has withstand the test of time. And the clubs feel protected, really feel comfortable going out there and playing with it. If you want something slim, sleek, easy to travel with, take a gander. Consider it. Thanks again for watching Double Dogleg, and we'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bye. Boom. Boom.